Hi, welcome to today's video where we'll talk about another Black inventor. If you're new here, my channel is about product development within the electronic, mechanical, and computer space, encouraging and experienced makers and users to build projects independently. So please like, share, subscribe, and click the notification button for continuous reminder of an upload. Today's inventor will be talking about Frank Ferrell, and his invention was an apparatus for melting snow. We're going to take a brief moment to read his patent. And his patent was filed in New York, so this may also have a brief understanding of why he created this. Now, I don't know if New York City or New York utilize this currently or have made new improvements to it, but it certainly would make sense that they would make improvements. But I don't know, I haven't done that research. But if you have, definitely mention it in the comments below. And we're gonna start right here. So this invention has for its object to provide a simple and efficient means for melting snow and ice, and it consists of a box. In the preferred form of my invention, the box is provided with a duct for heated fluid and openings leading from the duct to the interior of the box, and with a removable cover adapted to form the bed or bottom of a gutter, and with a perforated tray, and with an opening for the escape of the water as the snow or ice is melted. And the escape opening or outlet has an automatic steam trap connected thereto, whereby when steam is used as the melting fluid, it is not allowed to escape until condensed to water. The melter is adapted to be placed so that the upper surface of its cover forms a portion of the bed of a street gutter, and the entrance duct is preferably connected with the steam supply of the adjacent house, and the exit opening with the street sewer or sewer pipes of the house. The automatic steam trap is of improved construction, and my invention embodies improvements in the construction of various other parts of the apparatus, all of which will be now described in connection with the accompanying drawings forming part of this specification. Alright, so, and again, this is by Frank Ferrell. And here's those images. So we're gonna start off by circling. The parts that are similar. Now, what I've noticed is this part at the end, or connected towards the bottom of the box, is where basically the water leads towards the sewer, which is also seen here. Which is also this part as well. Technically, it's just showing, they're just showing you what the view looks like from a different angle of when the water is being put back into the system. we're gonna highlight this to show that this is where the water falls down and goes through the pipe. So once the snow is melted, that's where, and condensed into a liquid, it goes into that piping. And we have again the box in which this apparatus is in. So this is the box you see here, shaped in green. And this will be the box too, just in a different view. Same with here. This is the apparatus, or the enclosed box, what that would look like. And here as well. Now this is a cool view as well, because they even considered drawing like what the street would look like. So I presume this is the street or sidewalk, as well as here this is probably like the embankment of the sidewalk, and then the snow falls, and then it's cut here, or it's, and so once it melts, the snow melts, it goes into the gutter, embankment, or the street gutter. And now we're just gonna use pink to showcase like the snow melting. So we're just gonna imagine that once the snow melts a little bit and then steamed up, it goes in this part of the entrapment, or the box. And it's interesting because this right here is kind of like the top view of what the box looks like. And the invention did mention, or the paragraphs did mention, it's kind of like a 3-level tier of the snow melting. And let's see, where did it mention that? So it mentioned there's openings leading from the duct to the interior of the box, and then there's also a perforated tray. So this is basically the perforated tray with the dots. So you just imagine the snow going through that, and then this is the first tier. We'll go with red. So this is kind of like the first tier. And right underneath this frame, I don't know what they call that part. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what they call that part. Maybe it's the removable cover. Maybe that's the cover, and then this is the cover that can be removed, and then the perforated box, which is the pink. And once the water, the snow is condensed to a liquid, I believe it just goes right into here, this hole right here, which is the pipe that leads into the sewage. And this, you guys are probably also wondering what this is. This is probably the apparatus to warm up the snow, or to melt the snow into a liquid. Yeah, and so that is the invention by Frank Ferrell, an apparatus to melt snow, I presume in New York. And thanks for tuning in on today's video. Again, make sure you check out some of my playlists. I have my Come Build With Me series, where we build and construct different projects. And I also have my Global Engineer series where I travel the world and discover or highlight different engineering aspects. So definitely check that out. Until next time, thank you for joining.